Hello, greetings, this is Gilles. I'm coming back because I work with a very old phone and my memory was saturated. I couldn't finish this video, so I had to clear up some space. So I'm going to continue this reading. The situation is the empowerment. It is the hot seat. It is the seat of the emperor. Around this situation is the dangerous pussy, the past. We need to integrate our memories, otherwise it will continue to come and haunt us. What we see before us in our conscious mind that will unfold is the lotus flower. It is the self-created, it is the heart opening, it is the strength allied with gentleness. So there is this great heart opening and this great it is a very positive energy that will unfold before us as we trust more and more, and we'll see we're passing through whatever we need to release. What we have in our subconscious in the distant past, from deep within, is the center of the universe, the Mount Meru. For we've been connecting to that source. It's been anchored. Our connection to the source is for those some that are just awakening to this possibility and need to cultivate that connection. But for some of us that's been on the path for a long time, this source is very well. We have anchored that within ourselves. And right now the situation is the wheel of great time. It is the wheel of fortune. It is the possibility for miracles to happen. What's coming up in the near future is the lie. It's the ego wanting to repossess us. It is the devil, false self, the falsehood. It is all the illusions that are keep coming back in order to be released, to be all the shadow. And so whatever we need to do is better to do it today than to wait for tomorrow. The situation, the strengths we have within this situation is the chameleon. It is a weak stand in some sense. It is not very stable, but it forces us to blend in, to adapt to our environment. It is a temporary situation. What comes to us from the outside world is the white lady, the mother of pearl. It is not the most optimistic situation. It's like we're surrounded by this great deal of confusion where there is a lack of visibility. But there is a great deal that will a great deal of the events that is what is being prepared behind the scenes. We cannot see either, so the only thing we see is the darkness that's been broadcasted. Yet what we feel in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear, is the waves of bliss. It is love. It is joy. There is those moments of joy that comes to us, and the outcome will be the centering, the presence, the ability to stand within our I am presence. For the time is an illusion, and will be called to the eternal now of the One, and will be connected. And so it is a process, a path that we have to go through. Sorry, I make this video in two parts because the video stopped, so I had no choice. I wanted to discuss the idea also of immortality. For immortality is something, the soul is immortal. We are all immortal beings. Yet in our consciousness, this is the bet of Pascal, a French philosopher, that says that you may choose to believe that eternal life is, that God is, or choose that God is not. But if there is no God, and you choose to believe there is a God, you haven't lost anything, but you've tried to elevate your consciousness in order to align with virtues and principles of respect and love and brotherhood. And if there is a God, you win it all because you've discovered a higher truth. But in this bet, if you choose to believe there is and there is, and if in truth there is no God and you believe that there is God, you haven't lost anything. But so it is this connection to the eternal life. It is the most essential choice that we can make, to believe in this eternal life. To me, God and eternal life is not a belief, it is a certainty. That's the only thing I'm certain. I'm a little bit like Descartes. I can doubt everything else, but that the existence of God is not in a doubt at all. Yet we cannot force somebody to believe in anything like that. Everybody awakens to that understanding, that idea, when it is the time. Proselytism does not work. You cannot people for those who believe in God, there is no need for proof. For those who do not believe in God, you can come up with amazing proof that they will not believe. Yet science will eventually prove it undeniably, that life is eternal. We're still waiting for that reality. What I want to say is that no microchips, no lotions, no pill, no technology from the third dimension will ever create this immortality. Immortality is an attained state of consciousness. And so you want to work with that, and to work with this connection to your eternal soul, for you are already an eternal soul. And so it is about bringing down this energy from the from the higher planes into your consciousness, to open the doors to invoking this inner Christ also that will assist you there. For the inner light will eventually consume all the illusions, all the conflict, all the viruses, everything. It is a protective energy. And so this is basically what I came to say today. And so there was funny things I wanted to sort of mention in a French video. I was on Instagram, and on the Instagram of the French President Macron, there was, because I follow all kinds of people on the Instagram discreetly, and there was a sign that says "We are one" in English, and say "We are unified" in French. I was very surprised that, because this is a principle of the law of one. And so there may be a consciousness that is rising, because it is not really the politic that's been implemented, not just in France, but all over Europe and all over the world, has nothing to do with this higher love of one and the respect of freedom of people. Yet what we understand from Emmanuel Kant explained that there is only one transcendental power of the politics, is publicity. People can say one thing and do something else, yet people will believe what is said and not see what is done. So let us hope that we can raise the consciousness that all the world leaders, we want to send them love and light, this wisdom, so that they can see that they have to align to something better. There's some of them that are more aligned and that are already working with the galactics towards the new age, and some of them are they're working against life. But yet many people will be removed from power very soon. There's going to be a removal of those who are not willing or able to align with this program of the new age. So we want, but in the benefit of the doubt, we want to be all inclusive, that our love include all, regardless of their plans and programs. And so I hope this message and this reading was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song that announces the new age, a song from the 1970s that already speaks of this new age that is coming. It's called Stairway to Heaven. It goes like this. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came here for. Ooh, she makes me wonder. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiving. Ooh, it makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voice of those who stand looking. Ooh, it makes me wonder. And it whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in a long run, there's still time to change the road you're on, and it makes me wonder. Your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul, there walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last, where all are one and one is all, to be a rock and not to roll, not to roll, not to roll. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Beautiful song. I missed a little chapter. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna pull one more card to finish this little reading. I wish you a wonderful day. We can always hope and pray for miracles each and every day. I'm really eager to be able to find a stabilized situation where I can sleep. The only time I'm really happy is when I sleep, and when I wake up in the morning, I come back from dimensions that are so divine, so amazing. So it's kind of make up for all this contrasted reality that my life has become. And the card of the day is trust in yourself. It is the Archangel Metatron. It is the Fool. It is trust in yourself. It says believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what brings you joy. So we'll do that as much as possible. I thank you for everything. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.